Hi there, everybody. This is Dawn Danby, and I'm saying hi to you from afternoon in San Francisco. And it's great to have you all join today to talk to us or hear us talk about the results of our Design for Your Product Lifetime competition that we did with Core 77 and talk a little bit about winning approaches to smart, sustainable product design. So my name is Dawn Danby, as I mentioned. I'm the Senior Sustainable Design Program Manager at Autodesk. You can find me at Eco Workshop. And I'm here today with our two #1 first place winners for the competition, Marshall Jamshidi from Savannah College of Art and Design and Gabe Nicasio from Rochester Institute of Technology, who's representing his team. And today what we're really talking about is the kinds of solutions that design students have come up with to look at the question of design for a product lifetime, because we really believe it's imperative for designers to think about the lifetime of a product and assess and address issues like durability and repairability and recyclability. This is actually a couple of pictures I took from this last weekend. I spent a big chunk of last Sunday performing open heart surgery on a couple of MacBook Pros. So thanks very much to iFixIt for the excellent tools that they provided. But this is the kind of thing that is not always super obvious without the support of technical manuals like the things that iFixIt, who are one of our partners, and Kyle Wiens, their CEO, is one of our judges. Without having access to knowing how to take things apart, a lot of things get thrown out, right? And especially now that we have so many sensors and data and mobile technology, that we have so many more smart products that provide us a lot of value and a lot of intelligence. They give us feedback. They really change how we interact with objects. And at the same time, we're throwing away millions of tons of electronics. We're creating toxic pollutants in air and waterways, and we're also losing the value of expensive materials. If I just threw away or downcycled these laptops to upgrade to a new one or to buy a brand new one, a lot of really good materials could go to waste. And so what we really were setting out to do with this challenge was to look at how you can design a smart product that's smarter environmentally. So this is a product that can be repaired and will stand the test of time, even if some of its components need to be replaced. And we also, as part of that, really believe that looking at repair and upgradability and those kinds of things are also a human behavior consideration. And so, Dan Lockton, who was one of our judges as well, is an expert on looking at design for user behavior, and so you could check out his Design with Intent toolkit to guide you through some of that. But that was another thing that we were looking at in terms of criteria, was how well has an idea been communicated, and how well does the product itself communicate to the user how it can be taken apart or repaired or used over time and used in the best, most effective way through its whole lifetime. So we had a great panel of judges, and I was really impressed. We were all very, very impressed with the breadth of what came in. I mean, just at least twice as many entries as we expected, hugely international group of student entries. And a real level of thinking, like sort of thoughtfulness and sophistication around looking at design in terms of sustainability that really stood out. I was very impressed, because a lot of what we do at Autodesk, I run a program with a couple of folks called the Autodesk Sustainability Workshop, where we have a whole bunch of free resources teaching different strategies for how to do sustainable product design, engineering, and architecture. And we are constantly trying to bring technical ideas to designers and bring design and creativity into the realm of technical people. And so it's always really interesting what happens when that happens. And quite frankly, we were really excited that one of our winners today is actually a team that combines the design and the engineering as a team project. So what I'd like to do now is introduce you to a couple of our winners and have them talk you through some of their projects. And then what I'll do is talk a little bit about some of the other top finalists and the sort of second, third, and honorable mentions that we got, just because I think they all brought up really different kinds of ideas, and they all stood out in really different ways. And quite frankly, I wish I could sit with you for an hour and talk through so many more of the entries that we got, because it was very hard to pick. So we had a great set of judges, from the folks I've mentioned to Fred Bold, to Alan Chochinov of Core 77, and once again, huge thanks to Core 77 for hosting this and making this possible, because we've been really thrilled with the results.